Time is on my side.
The shocking news on Saturday of Bray Wyatt's WWE release obviously means this Things You Might Have Missed series will have to change. It hurts me to say that, it does. So, for the very last time on Things You Might Have Missed, let's kick off with the intro. But before we get started, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on post notifications. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Kult of Windham. This has been doing the rounds on social media today after people discovered Kult of Windham coming soon in Bray's Instagram bio. However, this is not new. It's been there for about a year. Jesse Cage, a friend of Bray Wyatt, has come out and confirmed what this actually meant. It was a show that, due to circumstances out of the control of himself and Bray, never actually happened. And obviously you got the artwork on the side there from Kyle Scarborough, and it looked badass. It looked really cool. I feel like this was something that would have been really cool to see. It's something we definitely could see now that Bray is no longer part of WWE. So we'll have to wait and see if that happens, but it's not meant to be a faction. It could be a faction. It's not meant to be. Of course, we have seen Adam Scherr, formerly known as Braun Strowman, tweet out, "Brother, I'm waiting." A family reunion of sorts could certainly happen. It could be called Kult of Windham. It's not what I'm expecting off that Instagram bio, because we know what it means. It's that simple. Monday Night Raw this week emanated from Chicago. Vince McMahon, what a time to do this show.
Walking down to your Coliseum. Well, guess what, Lashley?
Very loud, very clear. We want Wyatt chants from the Chicago crowd during Goldberg's promo tonight on Monday Night Raw.
We want Wyatt! We want Wyatt! We want Wyatt!
But that was not all. There were more chants for We Want Wyatt.
She wasn't even a competitor in the matchup. Just solely on Doudrop.
Yeah, but you see.
Even more while Eva Marie and Doudrop were in the ring after Alexa appeared on the Titantron. However, something you probably missed was at the venue in Chicago for Raw tonight, they were still selling full price Bray Wyatt merchandise. That kind of stings a bit, doesn't it? Like, you know he's still a good merchant. I don't know how long they usually sell this at events for. I genuinely have no idea, but just leaves a sour taste in your mouth a little bit, doesn't it? I don't know, especially when you know that they own the rights to the name The Fiend. They'd probably still just cash cow it like they did before anyway. Lilly is alive! So just when you think everything's gone, we get a amazing Alexa's Playground. This was Alexa's second appearance on Monday Night Raw, and it was really good, in fairness. Having Doudrop come in, attack Alexa, have Eva hold up the Lilly doll. For the first time, we got to see behind the Lilly doll, and you can clearly see there's a compartment there where she's a puppet. Love that. And of course, they left Alexa laying Lilly down as well. And of course, Lilly rose up. Lilly stood up, unaided. Really cool. Obviously, this kind of supernatural stuff now has to happen backstage. There's a fan base there. If it happened in the ring, they're going to see what happens and they're going to boo it instantly. I think this kind of cheesy stuff is okay. I like this. I'm interested to see what it means. I'm really still hoping it means some kind of transformation of Alexa Bliss. Maybe her becoming Lilly. We kind of theorized that's happened in the past. Maybe it can happen again. Of course, Alexa appeared in just a dark room while Eva and Doudrop were in the ring. Very bizarre. It made me think instantly they might have scrapped the playground. Obviously, that's not the case. We did then get the playground later on. But I did wonder, why is she in this random dark room? Kind of a bit bizarre. And of course, when she came onto the Tron, she did pay a tribute to Bray Wyatt, which I thought, do you know what? That literally brought a tear to my eye. That was great. Alexa and Bray wanted to work together for years. It happened at least, and now she's got this story, and she is an employee of Vince McMahon. She has to do what she's told, but you saw in her tweet that this isn't something she wanted. This was not what she wanted at all. If you wonder what that is on Alexa's arm, she actually recently got a tattoo of Disney, and Instagram removed it because apparently it was offensive. So I thought I'd share the image with you here. Probably get it removed from YouTube. Eek. But obviously it looked really cool, and I'm surprised Instagram removed this. I've seen some of the stuff they allow on Instagram, man. That's crazy.
We interrupt this broadcast for an important message from Firefly Funhouse News. Newsbreak.
Just a few weeks ago, we spoke about the burnt Fiend figure, and there was so much anticipation for this. This was a really cool looking figure of a character, which, okay, wasn't on TV for long, but it was a figure nonetheless that a lot of people wanted. A lot of people wanted. It now likely won't ever come out. Also, this is now officially booked to a SummerSlam. Are you hyped? And obviously everyone's asking me the future of the channel, and not just the channel, but predominantly this series, things you might have missed. It has to change. The Alexa content doesn't span 10 minutes on a Monday. So what we are going to do is we are going to transform things you might have missed to Raw and SmackDown. We are going to do 2 episodes a week on a Monday and a Friday. And we're going to do it for the entire show. And we're going to have some fun with it. We are going to keep the vibes of the Firefly Funhouse alive in this series, including this thing.
The are you?
This dude appeared on WWE programming today, and he was sort of sat in the corner of the crowd. Believe it or not, it's Goldberg's son! Honestly, I feel super old at this point, I'm not going to lie. Like, when did this happen? I don't even know. Now, you guys know I love the superhero Nikki Cross, the Nikki ASH character, but what the hell what are those noises? Honestly, that's as bad as Braun Strowman's train sounds. WWE, please get rid of that. We don't need that at all. Nia Jax got completely busted open this week on Raw. Like, there was a lot of blood coming from around that eye area. Of course, this didn't stop her losing the match to Rhea Ripley. And of course, the tension built in the ring between her and tag team partner Shayna Baszler. It looks like the split is coming. But talking of splits, man, that cut does look bad. I hope Nia's okay. It was confirmed today that JoJo, the girlfriend of Bray Wyatt, was actually released from WWE a few months ago on the quiet. Obviously, JoJo hasn't been on TV recently. She has obviously had multiple children with Bray Wyatt, and obviously this was something they did quiet. It's not irregular for them to do this in quiet when they're not on TV, so an update for you on JoJo. And I'm coming out and saying it right now. No matter what Bray Wyatt does next, whether it's wrestling, whether he goes back to WWE, AEW, Impact, anywhere, whether it's writing a book, a movie, whatever, we will follow it on this channel. I love this dude and I love his genius mind far too much to stop making Bray Wyatt content. So whether it's Wyndham Rotunda, whether it's Bray Wyatt, whatever it's Husky Harris, we will make that content, and we will, of course, continue to talk about Alexa Bliss. Probably right here on Things You Might Have Missed, and probably in separate content with theory videos, etc. in the future as well. So that's something to look forward to. The channel isn't going to change too much, but there is some big changes coming. And hopefully you guys will stick around and enjoy that content and enjoy that ride with me. It still shocks me how WWE can drop the ball and release a character like Bray Wyatt, someone with the genius mind to be able to reinvent himself time and time again. A character so good that he can then go and excuse and find a reason for bad booking. And he can try to put fans at ease because Vince McMahon and the creative team decide on stupid things. I still feel like we was cheated out of Muscle Man Bray. Like, imagine if Bray would have returned with Muscle Man Bray for 6 months. Not even Funhouse, not even The Fiend, but Muscle Man Bray doing press-ups and sit-ups and body presses to his opponents. Like, there's so much potential with this genius mind. All we can say now is thank you, Bray Wyatt. Thank you for everything you've done for me and allowing me to make these insanely great videos talking about you and theorizing about you and supporting this channel at the same time too. It's genuinely meant a lot. I've met some of the most amazing people ever doing this YouTube channel, and I hope to meet even more people in the future doing YouTube as well, but that's all thanks to Bray Wyatt. The day that Bray followed me on Twitter was like everything came full circle and I felt accomplished. So the way to show that appreciation is do something I've never done on this channel before. Thank you, Bray. Not this time.
No matter what has happened lately, we still have each other.
We're really glad that you're our friend, and this is a friendship that'll